2023 elections. Again, Serap asked Nigerian presidential candidate Tinubu'S to publish the assets. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Serap earlier wrote an open letter urging all presidential candidates to urgently publish details of the assets and liabilities. Let's see how this goes. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, Serap, has asked presidential candidates to publicly declare their assets ahead of a February 2023 presidential election. Serap earlier wrote an open letter urging all presidential candidates to urgently publish details of their assets and liabilities. The group also urged the presidential aspirants to reject vote buying and electoral bribery before and during the elections. Serap disclosed this on Tuesday. Serap disclosed this on Tuesday via its official Twitter handle. The news goes thus. Breaking. We are again calling on Tinubu'S to urgently publicly declare the assets and reject vote buying ahead of the February 2023 elections. Candidates must embrace transparency and support bribery-free elections, the group tweeted. Meanwhile, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Omoyele Sowore, has publicly declared his assets ahead of the 2023 general elections. Sowore did this while responding to Serap when this group challenged the activist to publish details of his assets and publicly commit to reject vote buying and electoral bribery before and during the elections in July. He said he had 2 cars and a house in his hometown in Ondo State worth 5 million naira among other assets. He added that he had never operated any offshore account or worked with a tax haven to hide any assets. I have 2 used cars, a Toyota Camry and Lexus RX 350, a home in my village worth maybe 5 million naira, 3 iPhones, a Galaxy Note 10 Lite, if you could call those assets. Sahara Reporters Media Group do not know the worth as of today, a 4-bedroom bungalow in New Jersey, and nothing more. The federal government of Nigeria froze my bank account since 2019 after I was arrested over revolutionary protest on August 3rd, 2019. 4,800 naira was left in before my arrest. I managed to open a Kuda Bank help with 463 naira as of this evening. I reject vote buying on or before 2023 election date. I also recently opened a Capital Loan US bank account that has in it about $300. I have a Zenith Bank campaign account for Sowore 2023 presidential account. I have nothing more besides financial support that I occasionally get from friends and family, if those count as assets. I have never operated any offshore account or worked with a tax haven to hide my assets. These are the assets I have in my entire life. For those who do not understand what this declaring of assets mean or the importance, it helps us to understand, if someone leaves the office, they come and before they go into the office or before election like this, the person comes out to declare his or her assets. It helps you at the end of the day when the person is going, you can say, okay, there's an amount that will be there, and you say, no, this person, gets rich like this. You don't take money to be your own. Because if you are actually in the public office, public service, you are not allowed to participate in any business. You're not allowed to venture into any business. You cannot at the same time be an entrepreneur and be in the public service. When I mean large scale public service, maybe let's say you're a governor, you're a local government chairman. You're not supposed to. It's against the constitution. Well, unless the constitution just exists for them, and all these laws, they bend it. But that is how it is supposed to be. And sincerely, this is supposed to be done very easily, especially for those whose intentions are very clean. If you know that you are of the you want to come in and make Nigeria a better country, as you claim you want to make Nigeria better in your own way, I don't see why declaring your assets should be the problem. Or will I say they are worried about their safety? Here am I saying I don't think that should also be a problem. So this is just like one step. We're waiting for at P2B, Tinubu, Âťťâçk, and of course Rabi Musa Kwankwaso to also come out and declare this. The first person who has, first of all came out and raised up his hands and declared his assets is the presidential candidate of the AAC, African Action Congress, and he has declared his assets while we await others to do so. All right, Tinubu and Âťťâçk should be cooling off in prison by now if Nigeria was a country. Okay, let's leave this one. Let's not deviate from the news. Okay. The net worth of the first three treasury leaders is more than the GDP of 5 African countries put together. I think this is the reason why they will not even come out to declare their assets. There's some kind of, apart from them, after maybe someone declared their asset and after election, you get to, check if they have taken something. It gets the kind of money where go the rest for your account. Where if you declare, you have to tell them step by step how you make that money. Look, it is only in Nigeria that you see that somebody has so much money that, when you hear it, you say, "Go say here, where did the person get this money from?" It is only in Nigeria. In other developed countries, they're the kind of money that when you have it in your account, the government start watching you to see what you're doing. They watch you if you sell assets, if you push drugs, they start watching you closely. So it is also a means of avoiding, how am I going to put it now? Presenting a criminal. Let me use it that way. It's a way of a means of avoiding presenting a criminal to the people, to vote during elections. It's a way of avoiding, and as well as, after the whole election and the person wins, then it's a way of making sure the person does not go or make away with our money, public funds. All right. Serap, go and sleep. Has Buhari and other elected publicans published their own? You people do not have any job, only seeking for attention. Whether I like it or not, to me, I feel this is actually a good idea, but nobody should bail out of this. As far as someone don't come out, the AAC presidential candidate has come out and he has declared his asset. I want, Atiku Abubakar to come out and publish his own. I want Tinubu to come out and publish his. I want Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. I want P2B. In fact, each and every of the presidential candidates should come out and declare the asset publicly so that we can see. And of course, they get to answer questions on how they make their money, because that question you cannot evade it, especially when money where you get, it's supposed to be like money where we say Ghana, Senegal, and Cameroon, and Cote d'Ivoire, and Niger supposed get. Only one person get that. You have to give explanations to how you have such money in your account. So let's keep watching and see how it goes. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.